That cat's super cool, man. You have to find the tree in the bush. The different limbs, sometimes the way they bend, they all have their own character. My name is Adrian Bishop. We are at what we call the Shanty here. It's in Keystone up in Odessa, Florida. Basically our little backyard paradise. This is a procumbent juniper, one of the more common trees they use for bonsai trees. It's nice and bushy. I wish it was a little bit more bushy, but this is the ones that will trim up and then make into a nice little bonsai. Keep looking for that tree. I have to put my glasses on. I got the bottom cleaned out pretty good. You want to try to find the main limbs, preferably ones that are going, outward, left and right, and they step up in height. You want to take off all the branches across the bottom. You should be delicate. The main thing is just take it slow and don't trim off more than you need. When I started to do it, I was like, hey, this is nice and relaxing. My quiet, mellow hobby. I enjoy it. So this guy here is my I Love Me book, and it's basically everything I did in the Navy. I joined in 1985. There's a young me when I still had hair. Pure communications electrician, that's the first thing I did. I shipped 2 med cruises on that. And then about the 6-year mark, I was up for orders. My chief at the time, he's like, you should check into the special boat units. And I was like, the hell is that? He's like, oh, they drive the boats and they work with the SEALs. It's like part of that organization, Naval Special Warfare. I called up the detailer, and so I asked him, like, hey, do you have anything for a special boat unit? He's like, hang on. He's like, oh, wow. He was like, I actually do. And I was like, pencil me in. First boat was a little 24-footer, and I'll never forget it. I thought it was like the best thing ever. We're like the crazy Uber driver, if you will. A lot of times people see them, they're like, oh, that's the SEAL boats, or they don't know who we are. I just started working with the boat teams then. That's a great picture. The special boat teams, they basically operate all the different types of high-speed vessels. If it's on the water and it's a boat, we operate it. Any kind of forces that has to get somewhere on a river, open ocean, we're the ones who do it. Somalia in '93, did some stuff there. Working out of Mogadishu. Do work down in South America, in Colombia, in Ecuador. My teammates did a lot of stuff in Iraq, up on the Euphrates and other small tributaries. A lot of shooting. Doing stuff off of helicopters, we parachute, rappel, fast rope, we do it all. I've seen tons of boat wrecks, boats flipping, and guys almost getting killed. I've been fortunate. We didn't think about something bad happening. It's like, okay, we have a XYZ combat mission, we're gonna go and do this, and you just did it, that was your job. Once I got there, I realized that, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my career, and that's what I did for the remaining 19 years. Starting to get down to the nitty-gritty here. Retired. I went to help my friend Barry do some chainsawing at his house. He used to do martial arts, older gentleman. I saw his bonsais and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. You bought some bonsais. He's like, no. He goes, I make them. I go, what? And he's like, I'll show you how to do it. But everybody has their demons and their battles. And so to me, it's like, you gotta find that balance. I went through stuff years ago and I got help. I'm good to go now. Not PTSD, other stuff. PTSD, it's real. It's out there. Something like this, it's something to occupy your mind. You gotta find that balance. All bonsai means is plant in a pot. That's all it means. So you see how we got almost 3 tiers here? You got 1, 2, and then this guy up here. I like that, that's pretty cool. This side is the good side. Like we all have our good side, right? My first watering is usually a nice, good soaking. There she is, nice little bonsai. All right. You're like, oh wow, look, a bonsai tree. And to me, it was always something magical about it. Mystical, if you will. I just like the way they look. It's gonna teach you control, and it's gonna teach you patience, and you're creating something. For me, after I create it, it's like, okay, let's go get another plant, and let's make something else, and then we'll go take it to the market, and someone's gonna see it, and it might bring them joy. I'm good with that.